Hello, hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you're at in the world. This is a live stream coming to you from my studio here in the USA. We're going to do a bit of crafting today. If you're watching the recording, you're going to want to fast forward about 10-15 minutes. I'll give time for all our friends to get in, chit chat, and we say hello. Miss Julie! Hi, hon, how are you? Can you hear me and see everything okay? Do let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. How are you today? Where is my... Oh. Hold on, I'm looking something. I'll be right back. We are going to work on some ephemera maybe. So we're going to review the signatures that I have going and do the inside covers, both the front and the back. And then if we have time, we'll make some ephemera. What are you working on today? Gathering bits for this journal. No worries. Okay. Oh, I need to. This was the last book that I need to wander through. See if I find anything that I want to include. Use this. Hello, hello to all those coming in, those up in the wallflower seats. Don't be shy, come in, say hi. You can go back to being a wallflower, but I'd love to say hello to you. I do want to say hello to all my new subscribers and to my existing subscribers. Hello, lots of love and hugs to everyone. Oh God, that's scurry. let me look at it first. Okay, I'll leave it on my phone. I'll just show it on my phone when everybody gets here. That's gonna be good. You are a nut, babe. You're nut. Cheers, everyone. There's the blue in that one. Back has ultra colors. Oh, I need my wrap for my arm. Hold on one second. Gigs! 4-year-old, yes! Wait till you see the picture he sent for me to show you all. Yeah, it's a great picture. And it adequately reflects his best side. Uh-oh, now he sent me another one. Okay, I gotta show both of those when everybody gets here. Remind me. Oh, goodness. Babe, you are a nut. I just, you know, you make me laugh. I love it. Okay, this is more of a maybe than the other one. Oh, yeah, wait till I show you guys the picture. Oh, yeah. Mm. Mm. Moving past all the pink. Sorry, there's no pink in this journal, guys. No pink, no purple. Yeah, wait until you see it, Gigs. These are kind of pretty. The hair bell. Let's see. Do I want this one? Oh, what's on the other side? Oh, I can actually deal with that. Okay. This, what does this have? Maybe this one is even better than that one. Yeah. Okay, I like this one. Yeah. Oh, and now he's getting the complex. Funny. Oh, that's probably him sending me yet another one. Oh. That was one of my friends on Facebook. Oh, let's see. What do we got in this one? No. No. Not feeling it. How many pictures are you going to send, babe? I'm just saying. Shush, Gigs, because now he's flooding my face or my messenger. I can't wait to show you guys all the wonderful pictures he's sending me. Because they do adequately reflect great on his personality and him in general. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that one that I had here. And if you've never taken a book apart, there's a really good way to do it. You can either do it with one of these, or you can do it with a knife, and it's easier. This is for sewn bound books. Not glue bound. So if your books are sewn, take out the sewing. You just pry the book a little bit to where you can get underneath the thread. This is a cheapy threader, but there we go. You got to find wherever each signature will have its own sewing. You just find it and snip it, or use your craft knife. Oops, I poked a page on that one. No problemo. Page is still usable. To get in there, you really gotta spread your book apart. Just find that sewing and go to town. All right, so that in this signature it is. Okay. Are these glue too? No, okay. I think I have to go over here to this signature. My Pookie! Hi, love. Hello to all those coming in. I see more friends in the wallflower seats. Please don't be shy. I won't bite. I'd love to say hi to you and welcome you if you're new. And in a minute or two, I'm going to show some fun pictures of the ghost. All right, so now I should be able to get to. Is this one glued and so? Oh, that might be a problem. Okay, let me just check something. Okay, just need to. Sometimes in some books, they are glued and sewn, which this one happens to be. So once you take care of your stitching, you can then just easily and slowly pry the glue, separate the glue. Keep pinning your book. You're not going to hurt it as long as it's not been cut. But you can just slowly and easily pop them right out. On pictures coming down the bike. Yeah. Okay. Starting to separate there. You can see the separation. Yeah. Typically, most books are just, the older ones anyway, are just sewn and not glued. This one is very well made, and I just work on separation. Sometimes they're easier to separate than others. And then you should be able to tear at the line. I know it sounds awful, but I promise you it's not. There's the other side of the signature. Help. It's not that one, it's this one. Yeah, this is right on the line of both signatures. That's why it's giving me such a problem. That's okay. We will take it slow and easy. Oh, shit. All right. I'm not worried about that. All right. See, most of the signature is going to come right out now because it's not. The back page of each signature apparently in this book is glued in addition to being the signature being sewed. So fun stuff. All right, let me put this book. Ah! Jesus! Sorry. Shauna Lanch. Instead of a craft Lanch, Shauna went down. Oh my goodness. Oh, that hurt. Oh. 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 Son of a mother. All that jazz. Oh, that was not good. Okay. Whew. Oh, God. Now I'm even hurting worse than I was. Cheers, everyone. All right, y'all ready to see the fantastic pictures of Ghost? Let me bring up the... so I can zoom in. I'm going to zoom in, and then I'm going to do the focus. So you can... Oh. Yeah, I'm okay. Oops. I made him larger. I love that one. Oh, I think that's my favorite. Yes, we are. It's all about Ghost today. Oh. Oh, funny, funny, funny. Let me. Oh, now I'm trying to have a craft lunch. Okay, let's go back to focus. Let's zoom back out. Make sure my camera is straight. That looks better. Okay. Oops, wrong way. They are. Doesn't he? He always takes the best pictures, and his good side is showing. Gigs. Hello to those that are coming in. Love and hugs, everyone. All right, we're gonna get started because so pulled out. We're gonna do this. I've started the signatures, and now so I kind of like that it. So let's go back to the cover really quick. Well, we can do that when I get there because we're going to do the cover, the inside cover today. So anyway, we'll just deal with the signature. So I'm planning at this point, don't know, it could change, 3 signatures, okay? And these are, most of these, except for one, I think, is that one, is all my own hand-dyed painted papers. Yeah. And some of them are just, sepia, tea colored. I don't dye mine. Sometimes I'll tea dye them, but a lot of times I just use my sprays and inks and stuff like that. And so all the signatures have you know, their own thing. So, and each one is a little bit different, again, because the papers aren't exactly the same, and the rotation is kind of different. So, but I thought I would talk through, let's see, this has to, did I do this one? Okay. So I'm going to add, actually, let me add one of this one to this one, and actually, let's do this, and then we'll do this, and this, and this, and this. Okay. So, actually, let me, and what I do, is I do like so many of my papers, and then I'll pop in some, you know, a different kind of paper, right? Because you want them to be different and unique. Okay. Let's do this here. Now, and this is just an initial rotation. I might change it as I add elements or different papers and stuff that are outside the scope of the kit. Let's see, I think I'm going to put this one here. And then, yeah, no. Let's do, that's blue. This one has more blue in it. So let's just add this one here. For now. I mean, more times than not, it doesn't change very often, because as I start gathering papers and I start incorporating them, I'm planning, so I don't change too often what I'm gonna do. But I still have to, add it, be adding in a doily page. And I pulled out a bunch of different book pages that I'm going to start incorporating into my journals now. Hold on. Achoo! Excuse me. I so apologize. Got paint on my hands. Let's see. Let's put this one here. All right. Then I pulled out, like I said, some book pages. So this one, I think I'm going to do tip-ins or I'm going to do some, I'm not going to make this into a page. I'll either add them in with washi tape, or I might put it together with washi tape and then insert it, but I've got to do something more with that. This one definitely is going to be hinged in with washi tape, so that can go over there. This one, let's see, do I want to fold it? Maybe. We'll think about that. This one is definitely going to get put in as it is. So I'm going to fold this one because it's definitely way too high. Put it, which way? I could always do a fold in. It's just way too high, and I don't want to lose any part of it, really. I could maybe, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it like that, and we'll fold it up, but we'll fold it over, but I'll cut off just the bottom part. They don't need that. Okay, so that's two. Okay, then we have this one. This one's definitely going to be left alone. It's a poem page about the summer. All these papers are related in some way to summer. So let me put my eyeballs back on so I can see what y'all have any questions or whatnot. Thank you, Pookie. Yeah, and I like, you see, yesterday I did take the time and I did, I don't stitch around every page, but I do like stitching on my pages. I've realized that I like that, so you're going to see that more and more in my journals. But I did that yesterday, so we were prepared for today. So, and then this one will go with that signature. Okay, that's good. Now I took out some other book stuff. Okay, here's where it has the word summer on it. So we need to do it this way. And I thought I could put it in there and just do, you know, something fun with folding. So that one can go in the first one. Mario on the Beach, the Saturday book stories, and it talks about summer in here. Yeah, so I pulled that. This will get, I can tip this in and maybe fold it up if it's too high. It's, or actually I can cut off the bottom. We won't lose much if we cut off just this little bit. So that's fine. And then this one is still together. And I love this one because of the blues. And it's got the beach theme here. And it's got that whole vintage vibe and everything going on. So I thought that was fantastic. And it's Seaside Regency. So that's going to be, we've got to do those today. Or, yeah. Okay, so those are the book pages each. I don't know where they're going to go yet, but that's the plan. Now, so these go in the ephemera, because I'm probably going to do ephemera with these. They'll go back in my ephemera stash. Okay, these are ephemera, so now I got to pull out 2 pages each or 3 pages each signature of the kit. This is plain and you can put pockets and stuff, so I typically will pull plain pages to be inside the signatures with at least one image. So I always do at least 2 or 3 pages for each signature from each kit that I work with, and they'll each get 1 page at least with the aesthetic and 1 page plain, because these are nice. You can put pockets and things on. We'll set that off to the side. That's a main page. This one, these 2 I don't know yet. This one, I like this one, so that one might be a main page. See, this one's just the nice blue coloring within the kit. That'll become an insert page. This one, I don't know yet. No, here's another plain page, or plainer page. That's a main page. There's another one. Here's another one. This is definitely going to be a cover page for one of the signatures. Okay, and that goes over there. Okay, so how many of these pages do we have? Okay. So going back through here, we will do that one for sure, for sure. Which one do I like? You know what? This one has more prominent aesthetic. I'll keep that one for a middle inside page. This one will go back in the basket. Okay, so we have, we'll do the main page. So this is one. The bunny. Oh no, I already have the bunny. Oh, I wish one of the bunnies, this bunny was on the other side, so he'll be on the outside, but that's okay. I like the bird, so we'll go with that. Yeah, this one can go back over there for a second. This one and this one, I think, are going to be main pages. Yeah. Okay, so we have 3 main pages, 3 plain pages. Now to these kind of softer aesthetic pages, which I think we're putting deer, so this one can go back in the batch. And let's see, this has got a nice frame and stuff on it, so that one could be one. Well, you do the dragonflies. I like that one. And because you got to imagine what they're going to look like folded, right? So maybe we'll do this one and keep this for. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And what I will do is oh, do I want to print on these? Let me think a minute. I think one set I'll print on the back. Probably, you know what? I'll print on the back. I will. I'll put a plain print. I have a plain book page. That's the tea dyed color. And it's not tea dyed, but it's the perfect golden color from a book page. So I will put that on the back of these. Then on these, I will do, these will get stenciling. I will fold them, and I may or may not sew them. I don't know yet. But what I normally do with these is I will put pockets on them, or, you know, whatever have you, ephemera type stuff that's going to be glued in or whatnot, or tipped in or whatever. And then wherever it doesn't fall on the page is I'm going to pick a stencil and stencil around the item. Hi, Debs. So, because I'm liking doing stenciling in the book, because again, that brings in uniqueness, while typically the stencil is not unique. You know, a lot of people don't have it. You know, how and where I stencil on that particular page with that particular tip in is what makes it different or unique. Because all my journals, I want to be one and done unique journals. So let's see, signature bird. Yeah, we'll put that in the first one because we have the bird on the bag that's going to go in the back of the book. Okay, so we'll do them like this. And then, these don't matter, it's just going to be whatever. And I'll do the same thing with these, because these papers, because this is the lightweight cardstock that I use, the Nina cardstock that it's about 65-pound cardstock, yeah, 65-pound. 110 GSM or something like that. Yeah. They're good for, you know, they're sturdy enough to take on tip-ins, fold-ins, and pockets, and, you know, heavy stuff that you're going to decorate. This was the last one, right? Yes, this was the last one. So let's pick where this is going to go. Let's see. This is the cover. There's the cover. And any pages, remember, these are not going to be sticking out at the end of the day once I'm done with them. So, let's see. Let's put that maybe right here. We got the one in the middle. That's kind of plainish. And then when I print on the backs of these, and I include them, they'll have a little bit more aesthetic. So then I have one with aesthetic, one that's kind of plain, and one that's print, you know, it's got print on it again. So I just need to print on the back of those. And so then this is the second one. Oh, right in order. See, I did set myself up. Let's see, this is going to be the cover. And when I put in really thin paper, I don't typically put any pockets or anything like that because naturally it's too thin to support it, but I typically like to put one of these pages right behind it, okay? So that's going to be there. And then the first one, our cover page, and then we've got, let's see, where should, oh, that's, I love this, how that blue one came out. That blue one came out fantastic. Let's put this one here. And then typically those ones that I'm going to print on the back usually if I'm putting 3 papers in each from the kit, those typically become my center page. Okay, so we are all set. Why is this not? Okay, there we go. So this is so far, and this is our book. So we've still got some good room in there, even with all that. It's still probably going to get chunky because I still have to add in ephemera, and we're going to do the covers today, right? So that's the plan. Where is... Okay, so then that's where these other pages that are not going to get printed on, that I put back in the stack, that's where I will use these to become ultimately the page that's going to print before, you know. So we're going to do some construction on this side. We have, where did I put it? Oh, the bag. The bag. Here. Okay. So this, after I pick a page, is going to go on there like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick our pages. They're going to become our background. Sometimes I go with something that's like texty, or and like this one, it's got a lot of decorations, but it's muted. It's pushed in the background. And see, I can use this like on a pocket or something. Both of these with the bird. So I'm going to put that one back for use later. Same with this one. It's got the deer on this side and the bunny on this side. That one's going back in the stash. This one's kind of fun. Even though they're prominent, they'll be nice in the corners, and it still has a lot of decor and some white stuff going on there, so that's fun. This one's also a good one, and this one I'll use for something else. So now I get a vision. I try to get a vision for like how else I would use these picks. I can see this one on a tuck spot or corner, you know, pocket or something like that. So I think I'm going to put this one back. This one, I think I really like this one. It's a little more prominent here, but it's not in your face. And each one of these will look really cute and as a cover page. So yeah, I'm thinking that. But let's see what this would look like. Oh, this one's nice too. That one, the bird gets up in the corner, and I typically, because this is the only main image on this sheet, it's going to get hidden, right? So I wouldn't choose this page for the background because of that. So that's another thing you have to think about, is where is the imagery going to lie when you put it in there. So that can go back. So I think we've decided we are going to go with our bunny. Okay. I'll do the, this is going to get some lace covering, but that's going to happen at the very end of the journal, so I don't get it dirty. This will be covered, so it's not, and we're going to put a piece of this fabric in here as well. We got to sturdy this up just a little bit because it is a file folder. This is going to be our page, so let's go ahead and cut this. In half. These are 8.5 by 11, so I just need to cut it down by 5.5. She has a line there, but that can't be right. I am on 5.5. Her line is a little off. That's okay. I'm gonna have it a little off. Make sure we did it right. Can go over there. Oh my goodness. Hello to all those coming in. Love and hugs to everyone, and welcome to any new subscribers to the channel. Okay. Well, let's see. We get a couple things. Oh God. Where did I put it? I guess I did put it over here, because I was being smart. I think. I thought so. Oh, here it is. So, and then I need the fabric. So, this is, I'm going to do another strip, and the papers will then sit over it, right? And I don't mind that the sewing is showing, but I'm going to, what do you call it? We're going to ink that, knock it back a little bit. So again, I'm going to do, what did I do, 4 inches on that one? I did. I go one to 2 more inches from my spine size. My spine size on this one is 2 inches, so I'm going 4. And it's just a rough estimate because it's just good for a cover. Okay, make sure this is not the piece. This is the piece. Okay, I got 4 inches on that. Our itty bitty string. And now I know I need to have 9 inches on my length. But then I'm going to go a 1/2 inch. No, actually, this is if you're doing the overfold, then I would go extra 1/2 inch. But because this is going to be all the way, I'm just going to go to 9 on this one. Because this is the inside, so we want it just to sit in there. And if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask, and don't be shy to come down and say hi. Yeah, you'd have to rewind to see the pictures, unless you want me to show them again. I'm not opposed to show them again. I love that we can laugh at him. Let's see. Let me give it another. It just needs to be just a tad shorter. Get off my fingers. I'm gonna fray this because I like frayed edges on my inside cover fabrics. You want me to show the pictures again, Deb? Again, I love that we can laugh at him. He's quite the comic, or at least he thinks so. Kicks. Well, E.T. was an alien, not a ghost, so, you know. All right. Okay, let's see this now. Okay, that's good. It's just right. Let's fray this a little bit more. A little bit more fraying going on. Oh God, I can't believe I fell. Not good. Not good. Okay, come on, give me some good fraying going on. There we go. That's what I want to see. Then I can give it just a tad. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. All right. Okay. So then, yeah, perfect. Okay. Now that we have that, I'm gonna strengthen the spine now. And depending on what type of book you are making, whether you want it to be hardcover, semi-hardcover, or fabric or flexible, This one, I don't want it to feel too hardcover-ish, so that's another reason why a lot of times I will paint on canvas. It's just my thing, but you see it's very flexible, so it's going to be sturdy but flexible. And because I like, personally, working in journals where, you know, it's not so hard. This is very forgiving, right? But you could also do where you insert a piece of lightweight chipboard or even heavyweight chipboard, depending on how firm you want your book to be, or cereal box material. Yeah, E.T. made me cry too, Pookie. Yeah, Casper would work with me here. Oh, I love you girls. What would I do without you girls? Okay. If you want your book, so yeah, some sort of chipboard, different weights depending on, and mind you, you don't really need too thick of chipboard. Even if you're trying to create a hardcover book, because by the time you do all your layers and the glue adds weight to whatever, right? You know, when you glue something together, it gets stiffer and firmer. So the same thing will happen with your spine. So I typically use, even when I'm doing a hardcover, we'll use lightweight chipboard. You know, like I said, cereal boxes, food boxes, whatever. Because you're not going to see it. You're going to end up covering it over. But I want this one to be soft cover-ish. And that's when I will use this is sports tape or medical tape. You know, you get it in your local pharmacy, online at Amazon. Just look for sports tape or medical tape. It's very sticky, but it's very flexible. And when I glue this down, then that way my spine will be flexible, but fully supported. And we're going to do a hidden spine on this one. And we'll get to that. So I'm just going to prepare to do this. Where's my glue? Okay. And I'm going to go the full length of my book. So I'm just going to go in here, and I'm going to stop at the edges there, just short of the edges there, because that's where my fabric, I know my fabric from putting it on the outside, I know that that's where my fabric is going to go. Or if you don't have anything on there yet, you know, you just go on the outside of your spine where, you know, the score lines of your spine area. So my score lines are here, but I've gone out like a ½ inch. Okay. So I'm going to come in just a little bit. And again, because this is cloth-like, it's the perfect material. You know, if you hurt yourself, you get, you know, you put on, it's stretchy, it's cloth-like, but very, very sticky. Come on. What? Oh, these scissors, I gotta clean them for sure. It is definitely time to clean them. They are not behaving properly. Not behaving properly. Oh, come on. Timmy to the rescue. Where's my Timmy scissors? Where are my Timmy scissors? See, that's another thing. This tape is so sticky. It does make it a little And I think the width on this is like 1.5 inch of this tape, the tape width that I'm using. So that'll give you an estimate of the size, or the actual size rather. And if you're not using 3-in-1 or tacky glue that has a second before it dries up on you, and you're using like the art glitter glue or one of those glues that dry quickly, you'll want to do your glue in sections. I use 3-in-1, so I have time to Brenda! Paper towel roll is great. Yes, absolutely. And you're recycling. You're going to try this next one? Monica, give you inspiration, my friend. Pokey card in Casper. Cute. All right, so, okay. And as I'm working in the journal, I always try to, whatever is easier for you. If you're a person that works down here on your board or, likes to look, I like to look at the book as it's a book, right? So this way I always know that my top is up here, okay? I mean, not to mention I can see my lace on this one, but a lot of times my stuff doesn't go over the edge, right? So to prevent me from putting stuff upside down, I always try to make sure when after I'm done doing something, that I tip it right back up. That's just a helpful tip. Blech. All right, so this is our piece that's going to go down there. Now I have to think, yeah, I want the papers to go down, and then, okay, so let's just do this. And this journal is going to have a hidden spine with the elastic Midori type binding. I think that's my preferred binding to date. And anything that I'm going to do on the outside, like when I did the butterfly book recently, and I did that corset like stitching and on the spine and across the side of the spine and into the mane, I did that on the panels before I glued them onto the substrate, so I could keep the spine hidden. Yeah, and yeah, that's right, Brenda. I've done that before. I haven't done that. I use that in a while. I guess I have to give it another try. But I like my sports tape because it's very cloth-like, and you can. When I go to oh, that reminds me before I do this, because I need to ink this. When I go to ink this will take ink too. So if you're an inker, and I'm not a big inker, but I'm probably going to do more in this book than I normally would. Because I want this to be, this has, lace, it's a little vintagey. Right, Debs? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you always keep your when you're done doing, we're constantly doing steps in our books, right? So you have that second to make sure, and that'll just keep you'll get in the habit of it, and less likely to work upside down. So I'm just going to give these a little bit of inking. Nothing too dark, but I want to just knock back the stitching just a little bit. I want the book to be, this is kind of giving me, it's kind of looking like how leather does with stitching. That's what it's reminding me of at the moment. I use vintage photo. Most of the time I use antique linen, but the vintage photo is what I typically will use when I want to go vintage. Hold on, I got a little sneaky peeker up there from the cover. Okay. quickly do this. Just give that some love there. Yeah, I put paint on the tape. I've done art journal pages and, you know, done collage. You can stamp on it, this tape. You can, if it wasn't sticky, you could print on it even. I mean, it's cloth sports tape. I mean, it's like one of the best. I just love using it. I've always used that for, like, if I need to strengthen like old art journals that I've worked in already, and you know how sometimes they split in the what do you call it, the spine area. Just reinforce it with sports tape. It'll stay. It will be good stuff. The cloth I'm using is cotton, 100% cotton, but you can use anything. I have a lot of different fabrics, and have used different fabrics, from upholstery fabric to yeah. Okay. So there's that. Oh, let me do the middle. Okay. There's that. And get our spine. It'll probably get covered, but just in case, always ink. And you know what I'm going to do? Oh, it's going to get covered. It's going to totally get covered because I am putting the fabric on. So what I'm going to do is, if your paper is coming all the way to where your spine starts and ends, you just do this area. But if you're doing like me, where the paper it'll probably get covered, but just in case, I'm just going to give this a little bit of love. I don't want it too dark. I want a little bit of love. Okay, and it doesn't matter what it looks like because it's all going to get covered mostly. Janet! Hi. Good. You at work again, dear? Janet joins us and brings us to work with her. Thank you, Brenda. Yes, thumbs up, and is greatly appreciated. Watch a video, watch a commercial or two. You know, super chats are nice. You know, any support is greatly appreciated. Okay, I'm gonna put that over there, and this is our piece, right? Yes, this is our piece. Now, before I put these on, before we go any further, actually, I'll do the cloth because I know that that's going to. I start to think now, what am I going to do on the covers? Now, I know, or we know now, those of you that were earlier, but if you weren't, this is what I'm looking for. Our bag is going to come in, but that's going to go, I know that our bag is going to go on top of this, right? Oh, I love that coloring. Okay, so it's going to get, I wonder if I should print this bigger. Do I want to cover up more of the stitching? These are the things you got to think about now when you're doing your inside covers. What are you adding to it? What are you trying to accomplish? If I printed that portrait, I could probably get this a little bit bigger. Yeah, and I could cover up just a tad bit more because I would no, because, yeah. Let me see something. I might reprint this page. Hi, Jude. There you go, Janet. There you go. Welcome, ladies, and all those up in the wildflower seeds. Come down, say hi. I won't bite, I promise. Let me go to. All right, so it's not that one. Nope, wait, actually, I think it was that. This one? Yeah, okay, let me see. Let me crop this. See what I can do. Actually, let me crop it here. Okay. Okay. They missed your selfies? I'll show the selfies again. We'll share with the class. We will share. Ghost was nice enough to share some pictures of himself with us today. And so we will take a look at what he's got going on and share with the class. Yes. Yes. Let me do this one. Okay. Okay, so we'll throw these back in the pot, and we will now print the ones I need. Okay. It gives me a little bit bigger of an image. What? No, that's not what I want. Stop it. This is what I want. I did not want you on screen. I just thought if you were going to sit here for a while, you could say hi and put your hand or just have your voice on camera. But that, you know, you chose not to, so whatever. Make sure I have paper in the printer. I do not. Okay. Oh, I need more than that. Oh, that's right. I'm printing. Oh. Yeah, I know. You want paper. There. All right, so we'll let that print us. While that's printing a second, I'm going to share pictures of the ghost with you. The ghost, for those of you that don't know, is my significant other, and well, he's quite comical, and he's never been on screen. He's never had his voice over the airway with me. So now I'm going to zoom in, and you guys can get a look at, you prefer to stay serious, give you guys, I'm going to zoom in, it's going to go blurry for a second. I'm going to focus it so you guys can see what the ghost looks like. Here you go. There's that's a picture of him yesterday. This is him on Halloween. Oops. This is my favorite. Where are you? How close do I need to be? Oh, there we go. A little more cloudy. This was today. And this is an old photo of him. comic relief here momentarily. Okay, let's get you back into focus here. Okay. Oops. Okay. One more. Not that way. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, let's see how well I like the new print. Oh, it cut off my bind. Why did it do that? Oh, son of a mother. On Sunday. That's because, no, it's not showing it cut off, is it? Let me go. Oh, yes, there we go. That's better. Never mind. Okay, I'm going to turn these over and reprint on the back side. Wasted ink. All right. Brenna. Cheers, everyone. All right, while that's still printing, let's continue on. Now I'm going to think about, since I know this one's just going to get a panel, and then this is going to go on top, right? This is the bag that we made, canvas bag. Okay, so that's going to go on there, and so it's going to cover up the image. That does not bother me. I'm not upset by that. It's going to cover up most of the back end, but that's fine. Okay, now on this side, the last time I did a file folder folio sort of insert, and I'm going to do the same thing here. Maybe we could plan some different, plan some flips or ideas. I have some already. And what I typically use when I'm doing that sort of work, whether it's standalone or an envelope journal or whatever have you, I will use my offcuts from prior file folders. Okay, it's a perfect thing to use for that. Now, this has a crease in it already, but that doesn't matter because this would get covered up more than likely. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a long one. Let's kind of plan how we want this side. Yeah. Okay, so the last time I had base, and then I had a flip over, and then under that I had two pockets. Well, I had a pocket up here, and then a pocket here, and then the flip out tucked in. And I think I want to do that here. But I think what I'm going to have the flip out do is I kind of want it to encompass all. I kind of want to have two fold up, one that folds up and one that folds down. Yes, and I have an idea how to make that. Yeah. Well, you could do it the normal way where you do the little what do you call it? Little pins in the circle, but I don't think I want that aesthetic for this book. So I think we're going to do tabs, and so if we do a flip up and a flip down, okay, and then on the inside we could have a fold over this way, and then that would open, and then I'm going to gusset in. I want to gusset in some tag, two or three tag envelopes that then fold in. So we will need a gusset for that. Okay, so we gusset those. So we have flip this way, and then the three tag holder pockets will flip that way. And maybe we'll use, yeah, we'll do that. I like that idea. Then on the back, and then we'll have a pocket here and a pocket here already. So one pocket, two pockets. This will be a long pocket that will tuck in this way, and same on this side. Two long pockets. They'll fold out. Then when you fold that out, you have the three tag holders, and then that'll fold out, and then we have the two back pockets. So just in case I want file folders for those. And some of these pockets will be using the kit pockets. Yeah. Do I have another one this one? Oh, here. But I might need that for, let's see, how big would I want them? Yeah, we can use one of these, I suppose. All right. That'll give us enough papers to deal with. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure our book is right, and we're gonna do our back. Okay, get these out of the way for now. All right, put this over there. Yeah, this is gonna be better. Yep, and then I could just do a 9 by 6, and it'll actually, yeah. Okay, so we have our cloth there. Let's get that off to the side. We have our elements to make our front holder thing. Oops. Okay, so let me. This is not broken. It just comes out. So for easy removal stuff. Start there, and actually let me cut the 9 here now. And I'm going to go just a tad under 9 so it fits under, you know, so it doesn't go over our journal. And we'll round the edges, no problem there. Do I have enough? I like I said, I like to leave just like a little 1/8 of an inch all the way around for my panels. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Okay, and then we'll go 6. Okay, keep your change, your scraps, as long as they're viable. Okay, there we go. So don't be afraid to enlarge your printables or designs you make it out of book or whatever that that's copyright free. Don't be afraid to change your any images you have on your computer. Hello, Shauna, wrong way. Come in 1/8 of an inch and cut. Keep that. Now, a 9 by 6. Oops. Oh, and because these are back panels, or this one is, it's the inside panel that's going to have a flip over. I'll come in even a tad bit more than 1/8 of an inch to give room for that gusseted pocket to sit. So let's just come in a little bit more, just to make sure you have enough room. Oops, you son of a mother. That blade is getting, I have to order a new blade. That's the only thing. This thing is, I've used it too much for thinner cuts. And I don't mind that this side is, because that'll get covered. Because this is the top. Where's my knife? This is why I usually use my knife instead of my cutter. Hello? Shauna, what did you do with it? I had it earlier when I was taking apart those books. Well, maybe I put it in my basket. I have a habit of doing that because everything falls into the project basket. No, they're not in there. Okay, who took my knife? Y'all did not ask to borrow it, okay? I'm just saying. So you need to return it, like ASAP. Just saying. Never mind. You shouldn't have put it there. I've got it. Just saying. Well, I did need my rulers. Uh-oh. I moved them. What are you guys talking about? Talking about ghosts. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Okay, let me get this. Moving it is not suggested. Okay. I'm not worried about that edge. You can barely see it and it'll get covered. Alright, it goes back over there where they belong. This can go over there. Now we're going to ink these. The panels, the inside panels, I always typically ink them. Like I said, usually I use the antique linen because it's a little bit lighter. It's got more of a caramel tone to it. And so it's not as, you know, it's not that harsh of a color, and goes with most kit aesthetics. But I don't ink everything either. I'm some things I ink and some things I don't. So it's like half and half with me. It's just the style I've developed. It all depends on what I'm making. I can't give you a formula of what to ink, what not to ink. It's by whatever I'm working on at that moment, whether it be an altered envelope or something like that. Typically, if it's an altered envelope and the kit allows for more of a vintage feel, well, definitely vintage, but if it's bordering on and not so white in its aesthetic, I'll ink things that are white, you know, like mailers and junk mail envelopes. Yeah. Okay. Sit. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one in after we're going to do our middle. Now that we have our plan in place. Okay. Make sure my borders lie where they need to be. Okay. Just double checking. So yeah, by the time you add glue and your tape and glue again, and you have your spine on the outside, and I'm gonna, the spine on the outside is gonna get extra stability because of the lace that I'm gonna add. So I keep all those things in mind when I'm planning how stiff I want my book. Now, when you're dealing with fabric and any glue, you're gonna want to smooth it out. Especially if you're using thin weight cotton fabric. This way it won't bleed as much through the fabric when you put it down. Now this doesn't matter too much because it's the inside spine, so you won't see it as much, but I still do it. And again, I use the Fabri-Tac or 3-in-1 because it gives me time to, plus for fabric, it just sticks better than the art glitter glue. It gives me the ability to make sure I am straight and okay. So see, I don't have any like yellowy, orangey spots popping through the fabric where the glue was because I spread it out. Okay. And I'm not, because, see, I'm going to come in just a little bit, come up just a little bit. Do I want to take off anymore? No. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, make sure, if you're working and you are inserting extra support, such as, you know, lightweight chipboard or whatever, as you're working, you're going to want to make sure that you reinforce your what do you call it? Score lines for the spine. Okay, I think. Then, where are we going to come in at? Should have checked this before. It does need to come off a little bit more. It's a little bit too wide. I like to have it inset just a tad, so I'm going to take off just a little bit off the inside edge. So it doesn't sit right next to, so like 1/8 of an inch, right next to the score line of the spine. Okay, there's that. Stay up there. I don't know what, I think I need to replace the, okay, and then we got to do one more thing, because somebody, a couple people, not one person, but a couple people said I needed to round my edges of my spine, or my cover, and so now when you're working on the cover, the edges need to be, so it definitely fits perfectly. Here we go. Okay, so again, I'm going to, hello. 3-in-1. Again, this gives me, because this is a large panel that I'm sticking in, I like to, what do you call it? Use a 3-in-1 so I can kind of position it, have time to position it where I would like it. It just gives me that extra perfect second to maneuver. Okay, perfect. Make sure that you your edges. Check your inside just to make sure. Fabric soaks up the glue, so. Okay. Good. Now, where's our bag? So this is cloth, so you definitely want to use a good glue that's for cloth. Now, I'm a 3-in-1. I prefer 3-in-1 in most anything I do, unless I'm using glue stick. But definitely for cloth, the 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac, it's all the same. Yeah. And I don't go right up to the zipper. I go about a little over 1/4 of an inch in, because I want the bag to have a little bit of flexibility. And again, on the bottom, I don't go all the way in. Again, it's about a little over 1/4 of an inch. So that way, when the person, my thought process is, and again, the sides too, when the person is going to be going into the bag, whether it's for pins or ephemera or whatever the case may be, I want there to be a little bit of give, a little bit of flexibility, so they're not, if you glue it too tight, edge to edge, in this scenario with the bags, it's going to be so stiff down that they won't have that extra stability to, you know, put more into it, you know. That's just me. Make sure that we are good to go. Okay. Oh, that one's broken. These are very strong clips. They tend to, some of them I think are faulty, because the little thing, it not only does it pop out, but the plastic roundy part breaks. Okay, so I don't know what that's about. Come on. Okay. Just gonna hold it there for a second. Give it, actually, no, I don't. That's fine. Just want to make sure where it's at on there. Okay. Okay. Now, this one's going to go here, but before we put this one down, first of all, we're going to round our corners. Ink them up. Okay. We got to start doing our planning here now. This one is like perfect size. Probably work with that. This one will be our edge, so that one's not. Do I want to put that one? Let's see. Let me think about. Now I'm thinking about whether it needs to be gusseted and tucked behind the panel. So all of these, I think, are going to have to get tucked behind each other in the panel. So give me a second to think. Yeah. Don't worry about spell check. We art talk around here. It's all good. Let's go goes over there. This is the broken one. Yep, that's the broken one. As I'm planning, so we want one over. We want the two in the back. The two in the back that are going to be pockets. Which is going to be enough. Oh, no, it was this one, right? Yeah, these two are going to be, this is going to be the two pockets in the back. They're definitely, so I'm going to work on these while my brain still deciphers the puzzle I'm putting together here. Oh, and this is 9 by 6. I don't remember what size I put those. Because these are actually, these are going to go on the top. That's right. We're going to do a top flap. Yeah, so how far do I want them to come down? I do. Well, it's 6 and 9, so we'll do 4.5 tall. So let me get the edge straight first of all. Because do I want to have that? Oh, no. So the main size I want to be 4.5 and 4.5 on the actual pocket. Height. Let's see. Whatever this ends up being is fine. It doesn't have to be exact. This is garbage. Okay. So yeah, and then that'll give us the, and then let's see how wide this is. This is the full length. So I want it to come in. I think about our spine. Oh, and I need to take off that. Did I do that one? Ruler. Did I make this one? Yeah, just under the 6 mark. So let's do this. Oh, not that one. This one. Hello. Now I'm planning how wide I want it to be off the panel. So these are just under 6. Maybe I'll come in a little bit. 1/4 of an inch. So let's do that. Let's do 5 3/4. Look at that and see what that looks like. I think I like it. Let's start there. Get a feel. No, I want to show a little bit more of the paper. I mean, this is going to be on top, so there's going to be several things behind it, but I want to kind of set the tone for how the length and size. So let's do 5.5. Actually, no, it'd be less than that now. So that can't be right. Oh, because I'm doing the wrong side. I'm measuring the wrong thing. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Or my pocket? Or my flap? Okay. Alright, that's a little bit better. And then we will round this edge. Because we know we need rounded corners. Yep. And just, yeah, we got to do our, finish our file folder on this side. So this is a envelope punch board, and it also comes with it's great for using for a file folder. How big of it? Let me actually. I actually just go all the way to the edge. Do I want that big of a flap? I do think I like that, but it flip up, flip down. I'm going to have the tab right here. Yeah, what the heck. If you don't have one of these, use a file folder that you have. It doesn't matter what it is, which one it is, because you're just using it to draw around and make your tabs, and then you can cut them out manually. So this is, now, is this one big enough? Yeah. So then I just have to come in here and measure this, because this is this was one full panel side of a file folder. So whatever as long as I cut the first one an even amount, so we did 4.5, they're gonna match, with the exception of the length. The height will be where you need it to be. That's another little tip for you. Okay, and then same thing, we need to figure out where's our rounded edge. In this case, this is another reason why I typically don't hate, I won't say hate, but I typically won't do rounded edges, because then I have to round everything, and it's just extra work, and it just takes extra time. So that's another reason why you won't find many of my books rounded. I just don't think that it warrants it. You know, the paper is straight. I didn't round the corners on the pages, so it is what it is. It's going in there straight, but at least I can do the cover. All right, so now we have our 2 panels. So when they sit on the page, this will be the bottom pocket, right? What did I do? What did I do? Oh my goodness, I did the wrong edge. OMG. Y'all see what I did there? Y'all see what I did to that pocket? This is why I keep extra of this around. Alright, let me find another one I can mess with. I can't believe I did that. I'm such a dork. Okay. That'll work. And make sure this is not too tall, or not too short. Okay, the length is 5 3/4, or 5.5 if I remember. Make sure. Yeah, 5.5. No. Oh, funny. Shauna, you are on. Me and my fibro brain had it out in the kitchen right before I streamed, so there you go, folks. There you go. There you go. I definitely need to get a new blade for this chopper. All right, now, first of all, let's do our one corner so I know where that's at. Okay, yay. Then up here, this is going to be our bottom one. I'm going to do it properly this time. This is the wrong one. That goes back in the recycle pile. That goes up there. This goes over there for now for a second. Okay. Now, we're good there. Yeah, there's a, no, that one's not broken, I don't think. This one I just, okay. You were Dad for a minute. That's right. She did call you Dad. Okay, so we're good there. So we have a nice flexible pocket because it's not completely adhered all the way up and all the way around. So we got a little bit on the side here, a little less on this side, but I can pull it up to match it. And we have a little bit of flexibility down here and up here. So that's just a tip for you. So now it can get a little bit bulky and they're good to go. Okay. So we have our panel. We have our two, no. We have our two flips. Yeah, this is good, and this will give us enough. Let's see. We need to score these. Okay. I like to do like a half an inch on my, or 3/4 of quarter to 3/4 on my score for my pockets. Let me make sure, am I in the right way? Yeah, this is our corner. This is our bottom. Make sure that we're upright. This is our top, and this is our bottom. And it doesn't matter, I forgot, it doesn't matter the corners because they're going to be folded in, so it doesn't matter. Alright, put this over there, put this over there, keep that over there. Okay, so now we have our flips. These are going to be on the very top. See how far down these come. Yeah, I like that so far. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Perfect. So what's going to happen is, now picture this. This is not the, I don't know if this is the tab I'm going to use or not, but this is going to have a tab on there, on the top one. Not all the way, wait, sure. Okay. Visualize, the tab is going to tuck it underneath this one. So you don't have to have the bulk of the split pin or brad. That's the word I was looking for. And the circles and all that, unless you want it, because for me, those things are more aesthetic than they are, not that they don't have function, they do, but when I'm doing a front folio section, I typically don't like to use those unless I'm doing a modified envelope journal because because this is going to bulk up enough as it is. So you don't want it to be so bulky that it interferes with the book, right? And that's an extra layer. Plus, those things can make imprints on especially if it's on top of the first page of your journal. So I typically don't use those. It all just depends on what I'm doing. Okay, so we have our top. Then after that, so this will be our top. We're going to get all our panels ready, and then we're going to decorate them. What time is it? Okay, good. Doing good on time. Then, when you open that up, you're going to have a panel that's going to open like this. But this is 9x6. Is this 9x6? This is 9x6. So that's fine. I don't mind that actually we came in a little bit, so we got to come in a little bit on this, or no, actually we will cover it. Okay, so this is, where's my corner puncher? Yep. Hello? There we go. Top and bottom, and I'm going to put a little D on this one, because this is our bottom. Okay. Then this one is going to, yep, hide that a little bit, because that'll be on there like that. Yeah, this will be a full cover. So, oh, actually, no, it won't, because I'm having it, I won't even need the corners. That's good, though. I'm in the habit of doing my corners now. Fractal inch. I tend to rest my any cutters that I'm working on top of each other, and well, that habit I've gotten into. All right, so I want to come in again. I'm going to come in the same amount. Oh, this is not a straight edge. First of all, we got to shore up our edge. So let me just do that on this one. Let me come in just a little bit here. Just a little bit. I'm not going to give you a measurement because I'm just shoring up the edge right now, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Nope. See, I hate this cover. Not real. I don't know why, but this one throws me off every single time. Are we expecting more rain? And I'm talking to the ghost. He's my... That's still not straight, is it? Maybe I'm seeing things. Okay. Over 5. No. Yeah. A little over 5 1/4. A little over 5 1/4 there. Okay. I guess I'm seeing things. Okay. Fantastic. Whatever. Yeah, it's straight. It's weird right there. Maybe that's because it was bent or something. And again, I'm going to do the same score, a little over 1/4 inch, or close to 1/2 inch on each one. Okay, so now we have that. So we have this one. Hello. And this one. And I keep sizing as I go to make sure that everything fits. Okay. Where is that going to sit? How is it going to look? Is it going to is it too close for comfort? Is it going to interfere? So like on this one, I'm thinking I want to come in a little bit shorter on this one because, yeah, it already hangs over. So oh, wow, great. Yeah, that's true, Brenda. They are. Chuck it on the floor, right, Jude? Where was I? Oh, this one. Okay, so I know the highs on this one, but I want to come in probably just a tad because remember, as they fold in, you need an extra space. So I'm going to probably come up. First of all, let's shore up the actual height to the size of the page. And so that's one thing we need to solve right now. Okay, so there's that. So now it's the same height. And then I want to come in a little, like 1/8 of an inch more. Turn it the right way, Shauna. Than this panel, because it's going to sit over that panel. When anything folds in on the side, you're going to want that extra little 1/8 of an inch. Really helps out. That's a little bit too much. Let me go. Yeah, this file folder is not straight. Maybe that's why it got sent to the scrap bin. I'm just saying. Okay, see where it's sitting. It's still a little tight. Let's just do another little bit. Another little bit. That'll be ample enough. Okay, so now we have our side fold. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, there's that. There's that. Then when we open it up, and our what did I do? OMG. Wrong panel, wrong side. I covered up our bunny. He was supposed to go over there. Oh, I cut him wrong. I cut both of these wrong. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm just going with it. I am gonna have to reprint that one though, because this one's covered, so I'm not gonna replace it. I'm not gonna take the time to replace it. It's mostly covered. They're not gonna know that that wasn't supposed to be there. Okay, so go back to planning. Okay. This one I am gonna put the bunny over here. Since this one is covered, I'm gonna reprint the bunny one, so our bunny sticks out in this corner. Gotta have the bunny on the corner. not printing correctly today. Round 2. No, round 3. Well, actually, I printed correctly. I just pasted them. I did what I told you guys not to do. Make sure your panel is sitting on the correct side. Okay. While that's printing, we can go on. I am printing another bunny. Yeah, I'll fix it. I'm not afraid to pull things up and fix it, or collage over it, or hey, I find a way to fix it. So I'll just put that in our basket, our working basket. What? Oh, why are you lighter? Kind of like it, but I can't put that on there. What the fleep happened? Hello? Yeah, I did not like that. Let's try this again. I bet you I got another ink thing. Oh, thank God for the ink program. Yeah, tricolor. I'm gonna keep that up because I bet you it's gonna print wrong again. Let me do a test page. I think, yeah, it's got to be that it printed wrong. I don't want to waste my good paper, so let me just do. I've already wasted 3 pages today. Although I kind of like this more muted coloring. I can't do it opposite of that one. That I won't do. Yes, yes. Come on. See if what it does. Taking a break. This will be a good time to go to the potty, get a snack, a drink. Yeah, the ink is running out. I'm going to keep these pages in my stash. I'm not going to put them in the kit here, in the basket, the working basket, but I'm going to, because I love the coloring, the lighter coloring, I can use these in like an Easter journal or something. So they'll go into my stash, and maybe I'll send one to Joycey. And so let me quickly change the ink. It's not telling me it's out of ink, but it's not printing properly. So let's just test it. I can always keep that cartridge around for lighter printing. Yeah, what not to do. Print. Make sure you print. The first time I printed wrong. The second time I didn't print wrong, but I overlaid wrong. So yeah, you got 2 whatnots to do today. 2 whatnots to do. Yeah, do not follow this. This is not a tutorial. This is only a project share that I'm taking you guys along with me for the ride. Okay, so we got those 2. Okay. No, later. All right. Now, let's see. Usually it tells me, and it prints right up until the ink is done, so I don't know why it didn't tell me this time. That's very strange. My parents better not be, it better be connecting. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. All right. Let's see what it does. Hot flash. Y'all can relate, right? I'm just going to get a big red sign that I could put in the camera view. One moment, please. Having a hot flash. And if you're too young for hot flashes, just wait. But I think Debbie can relate. Pookie can relate, and Gigs. They're right in my my range. Yeah, it's pretty much better. That's so strange that it did not tell me. Oh, I had to reboot my computer. So I bet you it's not connecting to HP's site. Let me just, I'm going to open up HP for it to decide to connect. Yeah. See, much better. It's back to normal. Okay. So, all right, I don't want to cut any of the bunny, so I'm going to cut this side. I do got to get this side squared up. Okay. Now we do our little under under 9 with our bunny. Okay. We'll check our measurements. We're good. Okay. And where's that panel? Here. Where did I say I was doing these at? Where's my ruler? Hello? Oh, it's right there in front of my face. Okay. Yeah, and a little under 6. Okay. More bits to the scrap bin. Into our basket to use for scraps later. Alright, make sure it does work. Make sure we do our corners. Sorry for the redo, guys. Okay. I am loving this kit so much. If you guys want to get this kit, you can check out Lorna Taylor Made Journals, or Taylor Made Journals on Etsy. Her name is Lorna. She is a sweet, she is so nice, y'all. I'm just saying. And her kits are fabulous, and her kits really do give you all the papers you need, all the pockets you need, all the tags you need. If you're just starting out, her kits are good because you don't have to worry about having all of those extras. Okay, so we've got our fold panel. Actually, it needs to fold this way. I want the tab up top to fold this way. And this and this. Okay, now we need to do the next pockets. Oh, wait. Let me get them out. Where are you? I think I threw them in here. No, maybe I didn't. Oh. All right, let me. I had some scrap envelope bits that I thought I wanted to use. Did I put them in here or no? No, I probably put them in the scrap bin. All right, hold on 1 second. I don't know if they're going to be the right size, but I think they will for what I want. Bear with me. Here they are. Okay. Okay, not that one. No, they're not going to be long enough. Oh, this would probably make a... Oh, yes. Okay, I'm going to use this for the hinge for the tag pockets. Great. Okay. So that was a no-go on those. So what I'm going to do is get out another envelope, one that doesn't have a window. Sign one. That one has a window. Might as well use the non-window when you need the non-window. Let's see, is this... Oh, perfect size. Look at that, y'all. Okay. So this is gonna, because I want this to fold out, right? So we're gonna hinge this in, and or do I not need that? Actually, no. I need to score this. I think I want to score it. Yeah, it's gonna have to get scored like a 1/4 of an inch. Seriously, just a small little bit. Okay. Oops. Okay. Then put my eyeballs off because I'm not straight on that one corner. Okay. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right. There and there. All right. So this is going to get hinged in there. And then this, but we're going to do something, got to separate this. So how long is this envelope? This envelope is, oh, good. It's just under. It's the same height. It is right. Yep, it is right. So that's So we need to separate this into threes. We're going to have 3 flippy tag pockets. So it's not going to be quite 3, so it's going to have to be under, yep, under 3, under 6, because this is under 9. Okay, so put my eyeballs back on. Okay. So just under 3, so 7/8 of an inch there, and just under 6, 7/8 of an inch here. Yep, and that should be an even Steven, and it is. Okay, so then do I want to sew around it before I separate it? Oh, but I still have to take off a little bit. So, but if I take off that little bit, it should fit right. Okay, so I'm going to separate these. Let me get my cutter. And you could do it easier and just cut your sides down to fit it before you score it. But I want them to be separate. I don't want them to be, and I'll just keep those sides so I don't have to, worry about that being compromised later. Because while it's going to be in the same flippy thing, I want them to be kind of separate at the same time. So we will make them all the same size. Cut it down. What did I say this was? Yep, just under the 3 there. And just under the 3 here. Then I need to cut off that spool line there, which is fine. That's why I had it there for a guide. Okay. Yep, and then this one, keeping this edge, this closed edge, making sure. Yep, just under 3. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So then, where's our hinge? These are I'll put a dab of light glue on this side, and then this will fold in, and this will become a pocket. This becomes a pocket. Same thing. I'll shore up my edge, and then this one will get glue on both sides, and we'll put our pocket in. That's why envelopes are so fun and make things easy. And so they'll be individual pockets, but they will fit nicely in the hinge, and then they'll flip open like this, and they'll have tags in them. And that one it'll flip over to the side like this. Oops. Okay, there we go. All right, that's the next step. Okay. Then, now for our final base pockets, our last of the last. What is Ghost whatting about? I don't. Oh, you guys whatting and talking about the whole hot flash thing? Yeah. And just so y'all know, I've had to go through menopause twice in my life, and I'm not lying. I'm dead serious. So if you think you got it bad, All right. So we have flips. Now we're going to just do pockets. And I'm wondering, no, I'm going to keep it file folder related. So these are, what did I say these were in height? I think it was, where's my, in height, these are going to be 4.5. Okay, so I'm going to do just some 4.5 panels in height. Just going to give me 2. No, just give me 1. So let me see what other panel I took out. I don't need this now because I've already got a hinge that I'm using. I don't need this. Let's use that. Let's use both of these because I can. All right. I'm just going to do, yes, I know what I'm going to do. All right. Yeah, hot flashes, babe. You should be used to them by now. Okay, so let's make these pockets. Since these are 4.5, I'll make these 3.5. And they're going to have a nice, or maybe I should do 4. Let me do 4 because, yeah, let me do 4. And then we're going to tear them. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yep, and then it's going to have, I'm just going to tear it. Okay. Yep. Slightly lower than that. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. And so I need 2 of those. Planning and development is always fun, isn't it? Okay. I'm just going to cut you at 6. Alright. You can go back in the pot. Okay. And we said I want the height to be, yeah, let's just do it this way. 4. Okay, so we have 2 at 4, and then so that's a little under. I want these to inset, so maybe 5.5. How big did I make these? I made these 5.5. So 5.25. Because these need to inset a little, yeah, they need to be inset a little bit. So 5.25. Oh, come on. I didn't push down firmly enough. Okay. Down to our last pockets. And then, so, they're going to be on here. That's perfect. And set a little bit. Doesn't really matter because, you know, I'm about to tear them in a minute. And actually, I actually can come down. We have, yeah, I'll score them properly. These will be the tops. And so I'm just going to, do I want to tear now? Taper. It doesn't matter. It'll be rustic. It'll be, or more diagonal? Okay, you guys, I'm going to let you guys decide. Do we want them know why I'm trying to be perfect at this moment. I mean, really just is more. But do we want it more, okay, with a smiley face? The symbol of that. Okay, so do we want the smiley face on the top of our pockets, or do we want to tear them at a diagonal? So, no, that's not a good thing. This, you know, you want the tear on the diagonal. You guys get to choose. You guys get to help choose this. Smiley face or diagonal? There's 12 people in this room. Go. And I'll give y'all a minute. Smiley face torn or diagonal torn? Smiling, smiling. Yeah, tick tock, tick tock. That's what I was thinking. Plus, I just kind of like the pocket presence that it gives. Yeah. Okay, so, and I'm not gonna worry about tearing this one the same as that one. I'm not gonna put them up next to each other. I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna tear it, come into the middle a little bit, and you could even, you know, you could put a light line with your pencil if you wanted. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go for it. And then I'll kind of even it up. Not even it up, but you know. More dipped if I want it. Kind of like that shape. Yeah, so they're not the same, but they're similar. Okay, we are ready to go, except for I've got to, this can go over there now. We've got to mark these. Where's my, oh, see, not putting things back. And I'm going to give this one a very, very little gusset, not a half, but a quarter, definitely a quarter on these pockets. They don't need to be, they don't have to have large gussets. Okay. Okay. For now, this can go off to the side. This is scrap to be used later. This can go over there for right now. This can go over there. I like to clean up after each phase so I don't have lots of craziness going on my desk. All right, now. All right. I don't think I'm going to sew any of these. I'm going to keep it. I could, you know, put all the aesthetic on and then sew around, but I don't want everything sewn. I like to mix and match. So let's put this. Actually, you know what? Oh yes, okay. We're not gonna put these over, right? We're just gonna put that down like that. So that's fine. They don't need to go on right now. Those can wait. And now this is going to be on there, not under, so this can wait. Do that later. These two need to go on there. Into position. Okay. That's a scrap. Into position. Okay. Make sure everything is nice and level. Okay. Yep. Gonna do that and that. Yep. And then, yep. Okay. So we've got to do three glues at this point. Where's this? Okay, this is our bottom one. Come on. Okay. In the middle-ish, give or take. Actually, that's the edge, so I'm going to come all the way right there. That looks good. Actually, for this part, I'm going to use the quick, art glitter glue because it grabs so quickly. Dried glue off my glue bottle. Right about there. Or not. One moment, please. Alright, stay down there then. I don't care. Alright, I don't know where the pen I had went to, so whatever. I'll get another one. I keep losing my glue pens. I think I'm going to have to stick them elsewhere. Because I stick them in that thing and I think they're just popping out, or I'm, you know, whatever. Alright. Back to the drawing board. Okay. Yay! We have liftoff. Okay. Now this one, got to be a little more, got to plan the position exactly right. Let me make sure I didn't move it. I'm going to do this. That's what I do when I feel like I'm moving it. Line it up. Well, hello. And just put, gonna put a dab right there. So I can make sure that it is lined up exactly where it needs to be. Give it a little bit of firmness, then it doesn't slide. Another tip for you. I'm sure you guys have seen these tips by other people, but you know, I don't know. So, and I might have new people along for the ride, so I'm just ignore me if you already know these things. Okay. Now, since these are our outside, we can go on the inside. And this is going to be where our bunny is. This is our outside edge. So then, I'm going to come, but yeah, I'm just going to come in. Right. Let's make sure that this is a nice rounded edge. Hello. Thank you. Okay. Again, I'm going to get it into position exactly where I want it. Looks good. This doesn't have to have anything lined up any particular way, but I'm still going to, the only thing I'm going to make sure of when I do put these on is that the panel is at the bottom of the score mark. That will ensure that you have that proper fold. You don't want it right over your score line. Choo, it's my sissy poo. Of course it will, Brenda. That's the whole point of making the folds and the flips and the, oh, but you're right. Bye, Jude. Okay, we have to do something different with this back panel. We're going to lose our bunny again. You're right. Let me think. I still want to use these pockets. You know what? I'm going to put the, no, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. No. Let me think one more time. There. Could have them peek it out. And then I can put this same panel on here. Let me think. We should do a flip open. We should do flip open. That's fine. We will do this we'll do this. We just got to plan a little bit differently now. Thank you for saying something. Okay, so if we have this flip open, I know what we'll do. We'll have these flip up, and they'll be hinged pockets, or I could do them. Maybe we'll skip the last level. I'll use those somewhere else. I need something, so maybe just one pocket. And then, oh no, vellum. Vellum is the answer. Where is vellum? Vellum is the answer. When you need something to be see-through, vellum is the answer. And I could even do acetate too. So he's hiding. We could do vellum pockets. That is the answer. We want vellum, or do we want him to be totally apparent? There is 11 people in chat. Go. Do we want him to be semi-see-through? Let me see what you guys are seeing. Where is that? Let's see what it looks like. Totally, or acetate, where he's totally in the, because he's going to have something in the pocket. So really, you're only going to see him peeking out, which is actually kind of a cute idea because bunnies, you know, hide in their little hole. When you take whatever's in the pocket out. So, do we want it totally out there? Or no? Maybe we will do acetate. Let me get. So this is what I go through when I'm planning. Do we want S? Oh, that might actually be fun. And then I could put, because these pockets we're going to have a panel and then lace. But now I can just put lace across here and maybe down on this side or something. Or just on the top. And I can still kind of cut it funky if I want. Yes, 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 yes. We're going to do that. We're going to, Jude wants the peak, or Gibbs wants the peak. So we have the full view or peak. You guys decide. We have 9 people in chat now. Okay. So, full view or peak. Let's get an idea of what we're... Go over them with black Sharpie and then use vellum. Now you're asking too much. I don't have I do have a black pen. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not happening, my friend. So either we have a peak where you can you see that he's there, but he's not fully there. In fact, actually, let me bring this up because you guys are not seeing what I'm seeing. You guys are seeing it even less. This is what it's going to look like in person. It's not going to be as light as you think. Acetate with washi, we can do that. Okay, let's save the vellum because I do a lot of vellum stuff, and there probably will be a vellum pockets in here somewhere. But let's do acetate. That's what I was thinking of, something fun and different, and washi edges, and then lace across the top. Yep. Okay. So, what did I say? We'll come back to that in a minute. Let me take my eyeballs off. Okay, I'm not looking at chat. I'm going to make sure that that edge is straight. So I want to come to here. Come in. Hello? Okay. And then make sure our edge is good. Okay, then we cut and our mark. Good. Let's just make sure. Yep. Okay. Then, how big is this? This is 5 3/8. Yeah, 5 3/8. 5 3/8. Let me cut it. But actually, getting out of control. Come on. Hello? Good enough. All right, put this back in the box. Okay. Got away. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, we won't get to any ephemera today. We'll get to that in the next video or live stream. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is, I will have to cut this because it's not going to tear. So I'm going to do that. Actually, yeah, I will use this as a guide. So I liked my exact torn edges. Yeah, and then I can put, oh, it's going to look so great. What the heck is that noise? What is my son watching? I don't know what my son is watching, but I need, actually, this is not as good as, that's not the pen I want. Paint pen. Show you guys what I'm doing here. I'm tracing my torn edge. Okay. Okay. There's one. We'll let that dry a minute. And this pocket, this one. And I'm still going to use these pockets somewhere else in the journal, for sure. No, you are not quite right. Are you? Oh, maybe you are. One little bit that didn't. It was the one I tried to use the machine to short up, so it's just not quite right. So let's just do that. This was the different pocket, right? Oh, yeah, it is the different pocket, I can tell, but slightly. Somehow I kind of tore them the same, but not the same. That's my tearing style. Oh, no. Maybe that washes off. Okay. You go over there, out of my way. Timmy scissors. And I'm not really worried about perfection, because I can always clean the paint off. Kind of trying to be messy on purpose, so it's not the same pocket, same tear in the pockets. saved for later. Go up there. Goes over there. Okay. Now we are in business. Yeah. Okay. So, yep. All right. So, go back to initial planning stages. This, because then this, they will sit right in there perfectly. All right. Back to this. Come on. There we go. I still moved it too soon. Okay, that's fine. That looks good. Yeah. Okay. I'm still going to have, but I'm gonna bring it in a little bit, and that's why I cut this one differently, so it will sit in and still, the corners and everything will still sit, like they're meant to, and I'll deal with these corners in a minute. Just make sure I got that right. Make sure that you are straight and good to go before you say I do. Okay. Yep, perfect. I did forget one thing though, but that's okay. We can do that in a minute. Little bit of lumpy cover, so I'm just making sure it's all adhered. Okay, before we move any further, I'm going to do what I forgot to do, which was, you'll see these edges a little bit, so let's just ink them up before we go any further. Okay. And a lot of times I'll do this anyway, because that way I don't have to take the time necessarily to ink every panel. If it's going to go into something like this, that it's going to be open, I'll just wait until I glue it down and then ink. And then I ink both the panel and the file folder at the same time. Okay, great. I like it. Okay. Okay. Now, you need to take a washi tape. Let me see what I have in here first. I think I'm gonna have to get out the big batch of washi, but we'll see what we have in here. Oh, that one's nice, nice and tealish. No. Did that one. No, not seeing that one in here. Oh, that's too blue. Too blue. Too blue. No. Too wide. No. Okay. Hold on. Let's bring out the big guy. Okay. Hello? Okay. Wait, what am I missing in chat? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Kathy Orta. Oh, yeah, I've heard of her. She moved to a golf course. Oh, we have this one. This might be a perfect time to use this one. And they don't have to be the same on each side. They could be, I mean, it's a junk journal, so we could put, you know, one thing on one side and one thing on another. But I kind of want to use something. Oh, this one. That one might be good. I'm saying no to the. Well, if we do that one, it's got to be by itself, and this one by itself. But I kind of really want to mix them up. One has more of the blues, and one has more of the teals. Let me see what else I have. Oh, this one. Yes, that's the one. Okay, so that one. I'll leave that out as an option, but there's this one too. This one the same. This one's a little bit. Oh, yeah, kind of like that one. One's more green, one's more blue. Oh, that might be the way to go. That can go. Okay. All right. We're doing this by majority vote. Hold on, I'll show you guys. All right. So this is one set. One is more green and one is more on the blue, but they're both tealish. Let me bring up the focus so you guys can really see them. Okay, so see, this one's more green and this one's more blue. So one on one side, one on the other, and then switch them for the other pocket. We could do this one all by itself. This is geometric, but it doesn't really fit the aesthetic of the journal. Because remember, we're going for a very French, Parisian, like dreamy, lacy journal. So I'm kind of, although the color is right and would be great, I'm kind of opposed, I think, because I don't think it really goes with the aesthetic of the journal. There's classic black and white with a mandala. Or we could do these two together. This is very blue and you know, creamy color, so it fits the aesthetic of the journal. And then there's this, which has got dragonflies and swirlies and stuff, which is very teal, which also fits the aesthetic of the journal. So preferably, I would like to go with one of these two sets. These are my top sets. So, but I'm leaving these as an option. So what do we like? What do we want to do? These on their own? Does anybody want those? Two, the flowers, or the dragonfly set and flowers. So which one do we prefer? There are 8 people in chat. You love them all, you. Yeah, but I do too, but I know which one I would go for, but I want to see if you guys do agree. And either way, we'll go with the majority vote, but the one you don't think, you'd be surprised. That's why I took it out still, because it's got the perfect coloring in it. And it's got a little bit of black and stuff, but dragonfly set and flowers. Okay, so I think that one's kind of out. I don't need too much black and white. Yeah, and if it's French, you know, it can kind of, plus, you know, they used to wear like plaid back in the day and stuff, so I like the modern with one of the flowers. Oh, okay, I'm not opposed to that. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go with the modern. So we want more green or more blue? No, I'm not taking it away. I'm just either the first one or the last one. I'm trying to do majority vote. So we could do, if you like the modern, okay, these were on this side. Okay, so, okay, so more green. Okay, all right. So this is what the girls are saying. So far, I've got a majority vote for the more green floral and the modern. So I need Judy. Oh, Jude said more green too. Okay. So Jude is with y'all. So that's 3. Brenda, you might be odd man out. Anybody else? That's 3. There could be 5 more votes. Oh, well, I'll take away one of those votes because that's for the ghost, and, well, he doesn't necessarily know art aesthetic very much. I think I like it. And let's see, Brenda said either the first one or the last one. Brenda liked, I took out the black and white because it's just too much black. So was this the one you were talking about, Brenda? This teal one? As the last one? Because this was the last one in the... Oh, Pookie! Pookie pipes in. Yay! Oh, okay, that's 4. So I think we've either got this one by itself or these two together. Poor ghost. Yeah, don't get he poor ghost nothing. I think we're not going to get the other votes for. So Brenda, you're the odd girl out. You are the odd girl out. Need to move this so I don't have a craft-a-lanch again. 3 hours. Okay. I'm gonna finish this up. All right. So where's our pockets? I'm going to do. Get this. Make sure our bunny is front and center. We're even on each side. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the quick grab glue, and I'm just going to put a thin line over this edge. Just really on the edge, because you're not going to see this in a second. And washi tape will probably cover that, but whatever. Okay. And then we're going to put it down. I mean, this stuff dries mostly clear, but oh, okay. Making sure it's all fitting. Before you press it down, make sure it's all gonna fit. Oops, that was not very straight, Shauna. That's okay. Okay, hold that for a second. Sure it's even. Okay, then I'm going to put this one on this side. On the edge of the pocket and on the acetate. Actually, it can come up a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, which way is this going? I think it's, oh, it doesn't matter on this tape. Come on, there we go. Where are we at? Not there. All right. Sorry if my head's in the way. second to set up. And we're going to do this one over here. And do the same thing. Sorry if my head's in the way. I'm going to be able to see what I'm doing. Just a little bit, you know? Got to see what I'm doing just a little bit. Okay, that's cute. Now, no, not that. That's unnecessary. Get my stuff over here. I guess it doesn't really matter. I can use that for, it's going to get covered anyway. There's our pocket, so I'll have something in there. You have room slightly under the tape on the inside. Okay. All right, one down. All right, where's the other one? Oh, the thing about acetate is you can't see it. Why did we do it? Well, these are the offcuts. Oh, it's blurry. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Lord, I did not look at chat. I have my head down. Oh, that's too far now. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. Jeez Louise. All right, I'll put my eyeballs back. Who makes the modern washi? I got this. I don't know if you can get it anymore, but I purchased it from Seth, but it's not Seth's. It's another gal. It's a girl that it's a girl that makes it, and I don't know if I have. When I did the unboxing for this, you could look on his site. She probably still designs or sells what he gets it from her, and he sells it out. So I don't know what the name is. I don't remember. I could look later. So if you want me, if you don't find it on his site, in his shop, SethAfter.com, let me know and I'll look it up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I don't, did not look up. I'm so sorry. As it may need it right. Yeah. So, all right, but I'm still trying to find. What I'm trying to find is my other pocket at the moment. There it is. Actually, I'm going to need those. Oh, so sorry. That was the one you wanted me to pack? Great. So then, but what we're going to do with this packet is I'm going to flip the flowers to this side, and we'll put the modern on this side. Right. Okay. Glasses off. Anything I need to know before I take my eyeballs off? Okay, I'm taking my eyeballs off. I can still see, but it's clear when I have eyes on. Okay. Now, where did I put? Okay, I think I'm just. thin bead of glue on the acetate. Just a really thin, small. You just need it to grab it because you're covering it. And the bottom doesn't matter. You can't even see it on the bottom. So, but I'm still not going hog wild with it, but I'm making sure it has enough glue to stick the acetate, right? So a slightly thinner, or a thick but thin bead across the bottom, and then again a thin bead here. Okay, so oops, this doesn't really matter too much because it's going to be covered, but might as well be even Steven. Okay. To give it a little bit of, I like to smush it in because it's acetate. There we go. We have, because it's not very flexible, so I like to have it, give it a little tiny squish, so it has, you have room to stick stuff in the pocket. Okay, now back to our geometric. So I'll keep these in the basket, the project basket, to use in other places, whether it be side tuck or a snippet or something. Everything I grab from my stash, I keep in the basket as I'm going along. Luckily, and good thing we picked these washies because they are the same width. Here we go. So lining, so we can line them up. Again, sorry if I got my head in the way. That goes over there. May go outside. That dog drives me crazy. She's a sweetheart, but she drives me crazy. Just so you know. Oh, no, we're good. Never mind. I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, that's still not right. Just recut it. All the way. There we go. There we go. And then this one has a little tuck there. This one tuck. Yeah, this one's actually. Come on. Hello. Fine, I'll just cut you off. Okay, there we go. Gotta have this one actually, let me cut this one a little bit to make it not be straight. Okay, there we go. Now it looks more abstract and it matches the pockets. Oh, no. Okay, all right, so pocket there. Let me get some of these. Okay, those are going to stay clear. Yep. These are not going to go in here. I'm just using them as placeholders. I need a visual. Okay. All right. We won't finish this today, but we got darn close. Now, our little friend here. Because I was going to, oh, it'll still work. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do something here really quick because I need this edge. Not taking it all the way off, just enough. And it doesn't matter because it's going to get covered up, right? So I was going to stick this over with a panel, but now that we went with the pocket, the clear pockets, yeah, that's not going to be an option. Come on. Luckily, it hasn't set yet. Okay. But we do need to figure out, I need to cover this. So I need a strip. So we're going to go into our stash here and grab one of these and glue it on there. Actually, right. Well, I folded it that way. So we need, should fit both. Let's see. Should fit both sides without becoming an issue. Make sure you guys are not screaming at me. Oh, of course. Okay, Gigs, I can send you a piece for sure. Yeah, but he's got a lot of goodies on his site. If I've missed anybody's comments, don't be afraid to re-enter them. Or if you're in the Wallflower States and you just want to come down and say hi, you can do that too. Come on. Should have just moved everything over. I typically rarely cut anything. I usually use my knife. Okay, so this will fit on both sides. So what we're going to do, we're going to score this baby right up the middle. So, right, that's actually, okay. Every time I use this, I thank you, Gigs. I don't have to use my little one that's Well, it's too little for full-size paper. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry, I know we need the opening. We will take care of that in a second. I just want to get this glue on. No right or wrong, right? Okay. Yeah, there's no right or wrong. It's not even. I knew it moved. Pain in my butt. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we have our gusset. And it doesn't matter what they look like because they're going to get covered. I'm going to cover them with rice paper or napkin. Maybe actually napkin. To set them apart from the kit. So I'll probably do napkin or rice paper, but probably napkin. Okay, so they'll get covered, and then once they're covered, we'll probably do that on video. And so they'll sit in there like that. They'll get all spaced out and even, and then be glued in. And then that will get, until then, I'm going to glue this in. Make sure I'm not missing any chat. Make sure I close those ones. I'd rather put a little glue in my initial gluing, and then I always go when I'm doing stuff like this, in case I have to adjust. Okay, all right, let me get back to this a little bit. Okay. Come on. Again, doesn't matter because it's all going to get covered. This is going to go right. Come on. I said no stick. Thank you. Okay, it doesn't matter because we're going to re-glue. Or we're going to stick it down over it. So, all right, there we go, I think. And then what I'll do is just ink those. I don't know why I put glue there. So. Wrong side, Shauna. Wrong side. There we go. Glue on the hands. All right. Come on. Hold on. You not straight or what? Okay, where's my other folder? This one. This one. Okay. Note to self, put glue on the right side of your, where you're going with it. Usually there's a full strip, so that's why I did that. Forgetting that we're not doing the full strip on this one. It's fine. Okay, so that's going to be in there like that. Make sure we're set on the, okay. Maybe it doesn't have enough glue up there. It was a little off. There we go. No wonder why it wasn't staying down. There's no glue there. There we go. Okay. All right, so that's going to flip in, and it'll go like this. And these will get glued in once they have their panel. So it doesn't matter which one goes where. I have it out of order right now. Actually, it does. So I want the pockets for the sides to be non. Okay, there we go. And so that'll flip like that. Yay! Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to leave this out for a second so it can continue to dry. All right, now, last thing. Right, no, we did 2 pockets. This flips over. Actually, I don't want this to open. So I'll put this back in a second. I haven't been on his site in a while because, you know, funds are non-existent right now. But yeah, he generally has a lot of good stuff. All right, so this goes back over there. This is garbage now. I might keep these as templates. So I'm gonna put those in my template area. Keep the washi tape out. Put this back in its pocket. This is done. This is done. This is done. Okay. Over there. These are done. Garbage. My rubbish towel. All right. That needs, I keep grabbing my finger on that little bit of envelope. Got the top there. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, God. All right, now I can put this in there. This in here. And that way they'll stick out a little bit more too. This is going to have 2 side tucks, so it'll have something like that, and it'll go like this way, and same with this side. This is going to have something like that, and it'll go in that way. Okay, and this, and then these will fold up like this and like this, and I won't have anything other than a panel on the inside. But then this will get a panel, and then I'm going to put short pockets probably across them somewhere, or maybe a belly band or something. I don't know. No, I'm thinking just short pockets, like up a little bit here off the edge. So there'll be little short pockets, little tickets and things, and same here. But it'll be probably tucked up that way, or maybe I'll do this corner. Nah, I want to put it up here so then it tucks up. But anyway, and then it's going to have that little tab, and then the tab is going to, but because this is slipping, yeah, that's what I was going to do. It's going to tuck into, like it's going to tuck together and stay down. I'll show you guys. Either it'll be in the video or a stream. Looking good there. Scoring malfunction. Where's my... Here we go. And just to ensure, here's our edge on this one. Okay. Go around, check my edge. Yes. Oh, that's interesting. That automatically tucked. So, but this won't, because those are going to be glued. That's funny that it did it like that. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's not going to happen once this is glued down. It won't happen like that. Yeah. This I need to leave open, so this will completely set. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah. Maybe I'm not going to see the ghost tomorrow. Probably he's going to go see his granddaughters. And this hasn't been a very good week and a half. So I'll probably be able to come on live tomorrow. So if you want to come and join me tomorrow, there's that option. Okay, let that dry, let that set up. And then I'll re-ink it once it's dry, and we'll be good. It should take another few minutes for it to dry and completely set, and before I start messing with it. When I'm doing small hinges, I don't like to mess with them until I know that it's completely dry. So this is actually a good time to stop on that note. And we're done for today. Anyway, so thank you all for coming and keeping me company and supporting my adventures. And I hope you guys are inspired. Or if not inspired, maybe you're enabled. I noticed we had some enabling going on today. Anyway, thank you for crafting along with me, and hello to all my new subscribers again, and love and hugs to everyone. I hope you have a good evening and a crafty tomorrow. if you're able, do something fun for yourselves. And I will see you guys in the next video or live stream, which probably be live stream tomorrow. So stay tuned. I don't know what time. If I might go early in the day because I don't have any. I should be able to go. I actually got some sleep last night. Some sort of sleep. Well, my normal 4 hours broken, if that's any consolation. You found it on Etsy. Okay, good. Can't remember her name. Yeah, you bought it on Etsy. Okay. Yeah, I like I said, a lot of places carry it, so. But yeah, no, thank you, Pookie, and Gigs, and Debbie, and Brenda, and all those that are still here in the chat, and the ghost, give a little love to the ghost. Thank you all for being here, and supporting me, and all that jazz, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to give you guys another second to finish your conversation before I just hang up the phone or the stream. And yeah, definitely went too long, like an hour too long. Alexander Rinke, that's it. I knew as soon as I seen it, I would know. That's why I said, you know, I can always look on his site later, because I knew that, yeah, a lot of places carry her products. She's not like out there, but she's out there. Oh, look at little love for the ghost. Yes, little love for the ghost. One of my biggest supporters, and yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, now that you've finished your conversation, I am leaving now. For real, I'm leaving this time. Love you all. Take care. Bye. Yes, it does come in the gray and pink.